Hello once again, Warren here with the Peach State Prime channel, and today we're in,
Chestnut Hill.
thank you, Chestnut Hills, Tennessee, which happens to be the home of Bush's Baked Beans, and we're here at the visitor center right across from the factory, and we're going to take a look, and afterwards they do have a family cafe here, if you know, see this sign right here, and we'll maybe try getting some lunch there. So hope you'll stick with me as we take a look around. And right across from the visitor center you can see the bean factory, and they have a giant can of original baked beans over there, Bush's Best. And you know, it's kind of like when we were driving up on it, it was kind of like the you know, coming up on Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Oh, it looks like they are sampling beans over here out of this can. Let's see, what kind can we get?
How about for you, ma'am?
I'll have one of each.
Okay. And for
We
you,
are trying the Bluey beans and the hot honey beans. Now, full disclosure, I've had the hot honey beans before, so I know I like those, but we'll see what the Bluey beans are all about. All right, so I mixed them up. I don't really know which one's which, but we're gonna try this one first. Okay, let's see.
I didn't either.
That has to be the Bluey beans. Pretty good, you know, kind of a, yeah, standard baked bean. And then this, I believe, is going to be the hot honey. Let's see. No, I'm wrong. That was the Bluey beans. The first one had a little bit of spice behind it, so that was definitely the hot honey. But both really good. They even have a Bluey hopscotch here. Yeah, that first one was definitely the hot honey. Whew, got a lot of backburn now. But very good. And while we're here, we're going to see if we can get Duke to sell us the secret family recipe. You do have a bunch of photo ops here. You have where you could be inside a giant can of baked beans. I mean, they got giant baked bean cans all over the place here, different sizes.
regular baked beans.
And then you got some of the photo ops here. There's the Jeb, pretty sure it's Jeb, and Duke. Oh, Landon's going to demonstrate. And over here. And then you go on this wraparound porch to enter the museum, and then of course they have a gift shop at the end. Oh, here's another hopscotch.
With Duke on it.
This one has Duke instead of Bluey at the top. And it says, roll that beautiful bean footage. Alright, now that we got some beans in our stomach, let's make our way inside. Oh, you have this nice kind of pergola with a bench seat there. You got,
Duck.
oh, there's a, can't really see it, but there's a duck, a Duke duck. And then you got this Tennessee, you know, kind of planter here with Woodsy the Owl. You don't see Woodsy the Owl quite as much as you do Smokey Bear. And then, you know, it's just out here, you know, out in the fields.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Right, we are coming up on the entrance. There's some nice birdhouses here.
Have y'all been here before? Like eggs and chickens.
All right, we're in the museum now.
A larger general store was opened across the creek from the original.
This is their Bible. That is a big Bible.
And in later years, when he was not able to go to the store, or not able to go and stay on
Alright, so we found the tomatoes.
AJ saw the store as more than a business venture. He saw it as an opportunity to care for his community and his neighbors.
And this is where they would can tomatoes, I believe.
I think that has something to do with the fact that he kept a shoebox with cash in the back of the
And this talks about, you know, canned goods with the tomato, Bush's tomatoes, and the war effort. And this is the original office chair used by A.J. Bush.
Yeah, you're right.
It says, please do not touch, but it is behind acrylic,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
he couldn't even if he wanted to.
Okay.
And I believe this is one of the outfits of the workers in the factory. Then, of course, Bush's also owns Showboat, canned vegetables. So you got some vintage cans and decor here, or not decor, but promo art. And then you have these vintage trucks here, which, I don't know, those cabs, those truck cabs kind of remind me of a certain Transformers Autobot leader.
As a civil engineer from Worcester Tech, and only 2 men got a job as his graduating class, and he was one of them, which
We
brought
have a
him to Knoxville, Tennessee.
Retro kitchen set up here.
In the summertime, they
Here's
worked
a
night
recipe
and day,
book.
and you would hear the cans running. It was like, because our windows were open, it was kind of background music that went on all the time. We lived right in anything. When those cans stopped, it was nighttime. We weren't there. We heard them stop, or we heard the laugh of cans running. And Daddy would get up and raise some of them. And
Then, of course, you got some Bluey cutouts you could have your photo with. Then, of course, Duke. And then you got this cool display on can openers throughout the years. I can honestly say I haven't used any of these. And then this is how they would close cans. You know, you put the can under there with the lid and slam it shut. And then this is the feeder where they do tell you about the canning process and these kidney bean shaped benches.
Where they enter a steam chamber. They move up and down as they travel through, and time and temperature control depend on the recipe. Like a lot of what we do, it's a state-of-the-art process, but it's based on really old-fashioned methods.
Go up the ramp, roll that beautiful bean footage, and that's exactly what they were showing in the theater there. Duke digs beans. So does this mean what I think it means? Oh, it sure does. You move the beans around to see what's underneath here. So 1994 was the first secret family recipe
Bluey.
television spot. Oh, and then they're really proud of these Bluey beans. I would be too. That's a big tie-in, but Bluey is hidden underneath here. Can't quite get all the beans away, but
I slipped on my thing. Hold on.
I slipped on my beans. The grannies. All right, we're gonna see Landon's weight in beans here. 88,000 before he started moving. Okay, Warren, go ahead. 131,200. You're not gonna get to see mine, sorry. And this shows you other things. So Duke weighs 53,600 beans. A bike is 24,700. Soccer balls 825. You got a backpack here that is 7,000. And this talks all about the ad campaign here. Oh, and here it is, the secret family recipe. Didn't even need to pay Duke for it. Let's see if there's an alarm that'll sound.
Some tickets are specially cured mix or fine brown sugar.
Yeah, look here, it's the commercial.
Oh yeah, I remember this commercial when he said he'd sell it when pigs fly. And that is I believe that's the actual stunt pig. Stunt pig.
Yeah, Landon. The thing that says the secret family recipe.
And then there's this giant spoon of beans up here.
Okay, taking, are you in the picture?
It's well, you can see it over on
And what's neat is where it says, at Bush's we believe in the bean, the words the and bean are made of beans. And then we have the giant golden bean in the middle here. So it talks about kidney beans, all the different kinds of beans. So you can see these pillars are actually filled with the type of beans. So you got kidney, Great Northern beans, pinto beans,
we were doing
garbanzo beans, black beans,
we was going where all she lived.
and then navy beans. And you got these butterflies up above that are actually beans. I bet they sell these in the gift shop.
Sure, yeah.
Those are cute. Alright, how many beans do people eat? Americans consume on average 23.2 pounds of canned beans per year. What is a bean exactly? The bean is actually an edible seed, or as we like to call it, a mighty seed. What makes beans so special? To us, everything. And then, how many types of beans does Bush's make? Makes 120 bean products. And then here you can put together the bean pod, or of course, make your own. Alright, so we got this one here, and then Let's see what kind of crazy combination we can make here. I don't know if that would make a good bean or not. And then you got bean tic-tac-toe here. That's pretty neat. Oh, I got tic-tac-toe on the top there.
Yeah, so it takes a whole summer for them to grow. Is that pretty crazy?
Alright, and this shows you, let's see, what types of beans does Bush's buy most? Largest purchaser of navy beans.
You've been learning about our roots here.
Where are the bean hotspots? Over 69% of dry beans grown in the U.S. come from North Dakota, Michigan, Nebraska, and Minnesota. And then this shows you a map of where a lot of the bean crops come from. Not much from Georgia, where I'm from, but you can see Texas, where I was born, has black-eyed peas.
But the main production is the center states of North Dakota.
And where does Bush's get our beans? Bush's beans come from 11 different states and Canada. And that's what's shown on the map up above here. So Canada has navy beans. And then which U.S. state grows the most beans?
And Chippewa Valley bean wasn't even
North Dakota grows more beans than any other state in the country, producing about 1/3 of the total dry bean crop. Are all Bush's beans from the U.S.? Well, no, because we saw Canada up there. Yep, also sold throughout Canada. How many beans does Bush's use in a day? Tons of dried beans every day. Largest amount of beans weighs nearly as much as 5 fully loaded 737 airplanes. Yeah, I'd say that's a lot of beans. And then this, I believe, this tells you the sustainability of Bush's beans and how they can benefit and work within the community. That's pretty cool. How about a school?
Alright, right, your turn.
Before founding Bush Brothers and Company, A.J. Bush was a school teacher. In fact, when he opened his general store, A.J. kept cash in a shoebox, and the store clerks were authorized to use that money to buy school shoes for any Chestnut Hill child who did not have them. Today, Bush's proudly carries on the tradition of caring for children in need. Well, this is a neat display. And, you know, tells how it ties back to their roots. And yet another giant can of beans. Okay, if you're a giant, you know, they got you covered here. And then this is like a grocery aisle here. Okay, it says push this button to get a bean surprise. Okay. That's pretty cool. It's like a carnival of beans and hot dogs and you have navy blue beans. Oh, there's Duke. What if we tap him? Oh, we got a different picture of the puzzle here. Then what if we click on the eggs here? Oh, this talks about the quality of Bush's baked beans. Oh, cool beans. What'd you get?
For completing
You completed a scavenger hunt and you got a wristband.
A bean breaks out.
And then tap on any can to explore. What if I were to tap, let's go with the black-eyed peas. Oh, tells you all about the product. That's pretty cool. And then you got more stuff. You also have their chili magic here, which I've used. It's pretty good, especially the white chicken chili. And then we have the different barbecue beans. And they had the zero sugar one, which is actually pretty good. And I like the Southwest zest ones to go with our Mexican we have sometimes. Oh, now it looks like we got bingo. Let's play chef. This museum is definitely a must if you have kids that like that are into Bluey. I slipped on my beans. That's funny. Man, did you see the bean flies up there?
Yeah. Wait, no, that one's better.
And then, oh, you get to make your own bean label here.
Making one for Warren.
See, look.
Wait,
Warren, you're zesty bestie. All right, we're gonna try making one of these now. Okay, we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with the grilling beans.
That's what I did too.
Okay, continue. Type your name. We're gonna go with our channel name here. Okay, we got our channel name there. We're gonna say they're Grilling Legend. And then, oh, pick a pattern. I like the smiley faces. Okay, so you can see we're moving on here. And then, oh, add some flair. What all we got here? Oh, we gotta go with Duke.
Multiple Duke.
And you drag it where you want it. How about, and you could turn it and then so darn good.
You can have up to 3 on there.
Okay, well, I like those 2. Continue. All right, there it is. Our channel beans. And then we're gonna send that to us so we have it. And here, if you don't know my email address, you will now. There you go, peachstateprime@gmail.com. And it looks like we have some more games here you can play. This is the Bush's Best Arcade. So let's just do classic memory. Okay, let's see. Okay, it was 1994 up there. That's when the campaign started with the a family recipe. That was Duke there, I know that. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Nope, and so darn good. Okay, I think this was so darn good, but it's different. Okay, this was the red one. Yep. So darn good on a blue plate. Ooh. This is getting tough. Wait, that was... No, not that one. And I am being timed. Okay, there we go. Ooh, was it that one? Yes. So darn good in yellow. No. Oh, another. Oh, this was 1994 up here. Okay. And then, I believe that was that one. No, it was this one. Aha. Okay, and I believe that can was there. Yep. Okay, 23 seconds left. Okay, we're gonna make it 16 seconds. No. Okay, that was no. Okay, there. Yeah. Okay, we got 1 second. 1 second. Oh.
You finished in 100 seconds.
Oh, I did get it. Okay, it did count it. Okay. Well, I used all my time, but it worked. All right, it's time to exit to the gift shop with this giant Bush's Best sign here.
Visiting our little corner of the beautiful bean world.
And then this is Chestnut Hill, Tennessee, when they first started.
Thanks for coming by where it all began.
Thank you for visiting our bean-filled corner of the world.
Beans are a big deal. Thanks for being a part of it.
You're welcome.
We hope you enjoyed your visit. We'll see you again soon.
All right, here is the rather expansive gift shop. And of course, yes, you can buy beans here. That's a bean-scented candle. Yeah, smells like maple. Yeah, maple bacon scented candle. Oh, here's the Duke ducks, because this area of the country, Jeeps and ducks are a really big thing. Of course, they have all sorts of like country goods here. Oh, so this is Augie bean. So I believe these are the beans we saw flying, and it looks like you can dress them up.
I don't know.
And then they have bucket hats for them, and then these little keychain ones.
This is like heavy.
You got different Opoly games and puzzles.
Dress beans.
And of course you have
I'm getting a duck.
stuffed dukes in here
I'm getting a duck.
of all different sizes.
And the Duke dogs.
Uh-huh. Yep, and then, oh, you have the Woodsy Owl sign we saw outside and the Smoky Bear ones. You have this Happy Camper. I believe this is like a trivet or a pot holder. And then we have these decorative cans here. Now these do not have anything in them, but they're made to look like those retro cans. And of course they do have a Bush's Beans can opener, which is only appropriate. And we got one of these last time we were here. This is a strainer for your beans. You put it over top of the can and then dump it out. Coffee mugs. We got oven mitts.
I know, I thought about that.
Dress beans.
What kind is this? Rocket Pop flavored baked beans. Don't think I've seen those yet.
Those are.
Oh, and then apple pie.
They're limited summer edition.
Limited edition.
And there's
Oh, and dill pickle. So if you leave them unopened, do they become a collector's item?
I don't know.
Well, here's some cat merchandise. And of course, you know, they have dog merchandise with Duke here. Y'all ain't right. There's some cast iron items here. You have a plush can of beans here you could cut off with at night.
That's a dog toy.
Oh, it's a dog toy. Well, you can still cuddle up with it. Then this is a throw. You can cover your cover yourself up in beans. That was the entrance to the museum over there. And you have this. This looks like an old-time country store. It looks like we have some different barbecue sauce here. Holy smoke, and it's in a cross. Rubs and pickles. And then of course they got your t-shirts over here. Oh, and these are always neat. You can get a t-shirt in a can. Those would be great for gifts. Oh, and this says out of office, and it has Duke on it. Out exploring. Oh, roll that beautiful bean footage tie-dye shirt. This looks like this a bag? Yeah. Or no, it's an apron. That's pretty neat. You got different hats, including this bucket hat. You got PJ pants there. Look like you're covered in beans. Those are pretty neat. Oh, and you got ponchos. That's that candle again. And then they do have, they even have gift wrap. Make it look like, you know, you're giving someone something, again, covered in beans or, you know. And you got these gift sets here. And you got a stress bean here.
If he wants to buy you a hamburger.
Yeah, cast iron trucks.
And more Bluey beans.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can get a can of beans, and they have spoons for you to eat it right out of the can here. So here's different stickers. Oh, and you got koozies here.
And some mints.
Yeah, some
They're
mints.
not bean flavored.
Yeah, Christmas ornaments. Pencils, pens.
Duke? You want each one to order Duke bean?
Good job.
That was something.
All right, I think we're gonna go try to get some lunch at the Bush's Family Cafe now. So stick around, and I'll show you guys what that's like.
Where are we going?
I'm gonna put this
Yep, and here is the family cafe, and it's actually 10:55. They open at 11, so you know, I think it's worth the 5-minute wait. Right, it looks like we are open for business. You see they have a pretty extensive menu here. Of course, a lot making use of their products, including Chili Magic. All sorts of good like country dishes. Salads, they even have vegetarian options, of course kids options, sides. So, a lot to choose from, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with the Bush's chili pie, which is, you know, chili made with Bush's Chili Magic with chips, lettuce, and cheese. Alright, and here is my chili pie. So you see you got the corn chips there, the chili, some sour cream on the side here, and a top of lettuce and tomato. Looks good. And Warren got the grilled cheese and chili pie. How is it? Landon got his favorite, the mac and cheese back there.
And fried bread.
Oh, and fried okra. Aaron got a chicken salad sandwich and fried okra, which also looks very good. Alright, let's get us some of this here. Try to get a little bit of everything on a bite. Need some chips. Okay, we got it. Alright, here we go. It's very good. Enjoy that. Has a nice flavor. You know, kind of you know, nice Tex-Mex. Something you might do at home, but very, very good. I think it's safe to say that I enjoyed my chili pie. All right, so we had a wonderful visit here at Bush's Best, both the museum and gift shop, and of course the family restaurant here. You know, food was very good, very reasonably priced, and definitely worth a stop. You know, if you've never been here, we've been here one other time, and you know, I've been coming to the Smokies all my life, and never really realized this was here. So definitely, you know, a nice find, and something I've recommended to friends and family members. So of course I recommend it to everybody watching this video. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, I invite you to give it a like here on YouTube, and of course subscribe to the Peach State Prime channel for more content like this, whether it be travel videos or just, you know, amusement parks, events, fun places to eat and shop, you know, all covered on this channel. And of course, leave a comment. Have you been here before? Did something catch your eye? Always love to hear from you. And of course, if you happen to be into Transformers, I do have the Peach State Prime Transformers channel that covers all sorts of, you know, news and reviews of the, you know, Transforming Robot series. Anyways, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.